Hi, it's Monica from Mystic Lashes. I'm here today to show you something awesome, but let's just talk about this weather. It's absolutely amazing out there. So I hope you're enjoying yourselves and you're having a great time in the sunshine. Right, what I'm showing you today is I have this amazing lady with me. She freaks my boyfriend out. It's hilarious. So I have this great lady with me, and what I want to show you today is how to take lashes off. So when you apply someone's lashes on and they just want them for an occasion and then they want to be done with lashes, I don't know who does that, but if some people do, then you can just help them take these lashes off. So I'll show you how to do it on my mannequin, but obviously all of it will translate to your clients. So I hope you find it helpful. Let's begin.
Okay, so what we would do first is we need to get our pads out. So just open the packet, get the pads out. So like you would normally, just slide your finger on there and just put one to the side. We'll do this on this very beautiful lady. These lashes actually have been applied by my students, so I thought this is a great example to show you how to take these off. So get that out of the way. So basically what you want to be doing is like you would normally, you put the eye pads underneath your client's eye first. So just get them nicely underneath, just so they sit nice and flush. You'll get the other pad and you do exactly the same thing. So just make sure they go right underneath all the lashes. You do it because obviously you don't really want to be applying a cream remover to the client's eye area when you don't have to. You know, it is, in the end of the day, they're all chemicals, so you want to really make sure you use as little or that actually touches the client's skin. So the next thing you want to be doing is you want to choose your remover. I use this one, but to be fair, they're all really good. They're all really good removers. This one, it will tell you at the back exactly how long you need to leave it on for, so make sure always follow the instructions on your cream remover. They're also gel removers. I prefer cream because I find it a bit more manageable, so when you apply it, I'll show you in a second, when you apply it, it doesn't run anywhere, so I prefer that. But you can use gel removers as well, so that's the one that I'm going to be using. And also what I'm going to be using is the soft brushes and little micro brushes. So that's our set for the eyelash removal. Okay, right, so now the pads are on really nicely. We'll make sure that we're open our pot, and as you can see, it's just like a really creamy paste inside. So what we'll do next is just make sure that I know exactly how to use my cream remover, but we'll make sure that now all the lashes are nicely covered. So I'll take a little bit of the remover out with a clean brush and I apply it right at the root of the lashes. So I don't really want that to go anywhere else. I'm not covering the eyelid. I'm just gently applying to the area where the lashes are actually stuck on. So just cover that area. I like to work one eye at a time because by the time this sits on the lashes, normally they say about 8 minutes, but sometimes you can try it a little bit earlier and they might be already sliding off. I'll show you in a second how to do that, but I like to work on one eye and then I'll be able to move to the other eye. When you're working on a client, you want to be using fresh brushes. This is my very posh lady here, so I can use the same brush for her. So that's on now. So make sure you use a generous amount, not too much, not too little. It's just so you can work nicely and release that glue from there. Then we'll do the other side. So again, we'll just apply that on there. There you go, one already came off. Strip that on there. we'll let that sit for a little while, and then we'll go back to do it in a minute when it's done cooking. So we'll give it the minutes that are required on the back of the cream. So I'll leave that for a second, and then we'll get back to it in a few minutes time. Okay, so that cream remover has been on the lashes for the last 4 minutes. So what I'll do now, what I'd like to do is just check how the lashes are doing. So what I'm going to do is take clean tissue, and then as the lashes are coming off, clean micro brush, and as the lashes are coming off, I'm just going to check if they're loosening. So they're slowly loosening up, so I'll just make sure I'll just wipe them nicely on the tissue, and there you go, they're sliding really easy, really nicely. That's what you want to really be doing, is just making sure, just checking whether they're coming off, because sometimes all you need to do is just slide really gently. What I also like to do, I'll show you another method, just so you just need to make sure you don't press it into the eye, because when the remover hits the eye, it will sting a lot. I've found that out the hard way, because I took my own lashes off once, and I promise never to do it again. So the next time I actually asked my boyfriend to take my lashes off, because I just didn't want to risk it again. So there you go, they're coming off really nicely. On the other eye, I'll show you the other technique, how you can take them off, but they're really sliding off lovely, no effort in that whatsoever. If some of them are still holding on, you'll just apply a little bit more cream remover and leave them on for a few more minutes, and then do it again. Do exactly the same procedure again. These are very much of a camellia lashes, the false lashes, so they don't look very straight anyway. They're quite wispy. There you go, that's coming off. So really gently, I don't apply much pressure at all. When I see that it's not quite right, just put a little bit, there's 2 more and 1 more here. So I'll leave them with a little bit more cream remover on, and then we'll go back to them in a minute. And then the other side, I'll take another brush, and I like to do it the same way as I clean the lashes, which is like a sandwich. So I put the micro brush underneath, I'll put one on top, and I just slide, and that's how I also like to clean lashes from any glue remover, because you can see they're coming off really nicely. There you are. So again, just wipe them on the tissue, and they're coming off really, really nicely without much of an effort. So your movements are really steady, really gentle. And whichever are not ready to come off, don't pull them off, don't put any pressure on them. Just gently keep doing what you're doing, keep sort of swiping, and they will all release in their own time. So it's not even been 8 minutes according to the packet. So you know, that's why I always say you can just try them a little bit earlier, because sometimes they're just ready to come off. There you go, that one came off. So all it needed was a minute longer. I always like to just try, so probably work on one eye and then just move on to the other eye. And then there might be a few more that are just not ready, so we'll just leave them to it. Clean the other lashes from the glue remover. So there's not too much on the actual lashes. There you go, that's ready to come off. Sometimes you might find that you have a very stubborn lash, and if you do have a very stubborn lash, what you might want to do is take them off with tweezers. So you take them off exactly the same way as you would take lashes off when you're doing a top up. So when someone's coming for a top up, and the way you remove outgrown lashes there, that's how you would remove any lashes that are sort of left behind if they don't want to come off with a cream remover. then that's what you do, and then they'll be nicely off. There we go. So that's pretty much done. I'll just do the last bit. Just grab the base and disconnect, because I want them to all come off. I will do a separate video on topping up and taking lashes off that are outgrown, so don't worry about it. If you can't remember this, or you missed it, or you're new to lashing, I will show you exactly how to do it. But this is exactly the same principle. You just pull the lash towards you, bend it a little bit to reveal the natural lash, and then you catch the natural lash and you disconnect. That's it. It's that easy. So if I have separate set of tweezers that I use just for the lash removal, because I don't want that to go anywhere near my glue for the new sets of lashes. So now we're nice and clean. There's no more lashes on there. So what you'll be doing next is just making sure that you clean the area really, really well. So what I like to do is I like to just first of all go over that with micellar water, just to get rid of any remaining blobs of the cream remover. Just so it's nice and clean, and then we'll do the same thing with this eye. Oh, there we go, there was another straggler there, and that coming off, so there we go. Those bad boys off. And give this eye a clean again, just to make sure all that cream remover is nicely away from lashes. And then what I would do next is I would take the pads off, so I can give the lashes a really good clean. So take that one off as well. There we go. Just make sure that's all nice and clean. And then what you need to do next is either take the cotton pads and give the face a really good wash, or you could use wipes. You could use anything like that, as long as you keep the area really nice and clean, just to get rid of any remaining dots of the glue remover. I always ask my clients as well to, when they go home, to give their eyes a really, really good wash. And then what I like to do at the end is use saline solution, so something like this, and just literally ask the client to move their head to one side, put a tissue there, and just drop a few drops of the saline solution, because I'll wash out the eye really nicely, and anything that's remaining there that could be possibly stinging, any chemicals that are left on the lashes, they'll nicely wash out to the side. And then you ask the client to lie back down, you pat the eye dry, and then you ask the client to tilt the head this way, you put the tissue here, and then again you drop the saline solution here, and then it will just wash out lovely the whole lash line. So that's how you remove lashes. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you want to see any other videos, and me and this lovely lady wish you a lovely day. Take care.